Welcome back, children. So, today, first, I'm going to talk about good manners. Manners we should follow not at home only, in school, with friends. So, when we are in the school, what are the good manners we should do with our friends? First, we should be friend to everyone. We should help each other. Helping each other means sharing pencils, erasers if some of your friends has not brought, sharing colors, sometimes sharing books. Might be your friend can be absent due to illness or for some other reason. So, we should share the studies also with our friends. If the if we are playing and riding on a ride in the school or in the park, we should always wait for our turns. We should not push our friends and we should not play like that. So we should always take for turns. If we are boarding the bus, then we should always maintain a queue. We should stand in a line and one after another we should board the bus. Always try to say please if you are asking for anything. Might be at in your home, might be in the school, to your friends, to someone else. Always say thank you when you get that thing. And if you are giving to someone, then you should, if she or he mentions thank you, then you should always mention welcome. And children, good manners not ends here. Whatever you do, it shows. Do good behavior with your friends. Don't push, don't hit your friends. Always try to say please and thank you. During the class hours, when your teacher is teaching you and you need to ask anything to your teacher, raise your hand. Don't start shouting or don't start talking to your friends and disturbing class. Always be a good listener. First listen what your teacher, what your elders or what your friends are saying to you. If you are entering any room, then always ask, may I come in? Then you enter the room, or else you knock at the door and then with the permission you enter a room. Might be it can be a house, might be it can be a school or anywhere else. So there are not good manners not ends here. There are many more. Might be not willingly but unwillingly your friend has got hurt. So you should always say I'm sorry. Or if you have not heard what your friend is saying, you should mention excuse me. Not only that, when you meet your friend for the first time, you should say, or first time if you are meeting with someone, you should always say nice to meet you. These sweet and simple words or gestures can make your friendship stronger. Everyone is going to be happy with you, they are going to love with you, they will care for you. Always use polite words. Do not use any kind of harsh words to your friends. Always, when you are greeting your friends, smile and greet. Your friends or your elders will feel good with these good manners. If you are at home and you are playing with toys, then you should always put the toys in the basket after your play is over. Not only that, when you are eating. Some wrappers are there. Don't throw it here and there. Might be it at your home, park, school. Find out a dustbin. Always throw wrappers in the dustbin. Do not hit animals. Animals can't speak, but they get hurt if you hit them. So never do that.
This is page number 14. So this is a worksheet where we have to put a cross on bad habits. So let's see what are the habits shown here. This boy is hitting a puppy. This is a very bad habit. We should not hit any kind of animals. So this is a bad habit. In the box here, you have to put a cross. Next. Wow, this boy is so nice. He is pouring the water on the plant. So the boy is gardening. This is a good habit. The taking care of the plant is good habit. So we are not going to do anything. Now look, see, this girl is brushing her teeth. Very good. Every day we should brush our teeth. Now moving on to the next picture. Oh, the boy is not doing a right thing. This is a dustbin and the boy is throwing the foods and the peels outside the dustbin, which is a bad habit. So he should throw inside the dustbin. So we have to cross this. Now let us talk about parts of plants. So children, what we see here, these are called leaf, right? One leaf, and these all are leaves. This is a baby leaf which is growing, and this is a grown up leaf. So can you see? Now it is big. This is called stem. This is called stem. You can see. See, these are stems. These all are stem. And there are many leaves in a tree. These are very small branches. These are very small branches which came out from the tree. This is the main stem. Let me show you this one. See, this is the main stem. And can you see? Okay, can you see this? These are the roots of a plant. These are the roots of a plant. Mainly these roots you can see under the soil. But here some roots has came out so that I can show you the roots. This is called the flower of a tree. See, this flower is so beautiful. And can you see this? This is the bud of a tree. From this bud, from this plant bud, this flower has bloomed. Isn't it so beautiful? And this is another kind of stem. See, this stem is so thick. So, stems are also of different sizes. Now see this stem. This stem is also very thick. This is a bud of a hibiscus plant. So buds are also different in color. Buds' color are generally as the color of the flowers. This flower just started blooming. This flower is a closed one. This flower isn't started blooming yet. From these buds, flowers are started coming. And here you can see the bud and the leaf of a rose, and here the rose plant has came out. Now see children, this fruit you all know. This is the flower of that fruit. I will show you. Can you see these flowers? Let me show you the buds. From these buds, these flowers are coming. This is the baby fruit. and this is the bigger fruit. So from flowers we get fruits. After the fruits get ripe, it looks something like this. It changed the color and now it is yellow in color. So now we have to do this worksheet. This is in page number 15. Pull out a sticker from the back page and stick it in the right place. So let's see what is the picture. This picture is all about different parts of a plant. So first, this is bud. This is bud. This is leaf, and these are leaves. This is the fruit of the plant. Bud, flower. See, it is written here, flower. Leaf. This is the stem. This is the stem of the plant. Now the last part is root. This is the root. So we have to stick the sticker. At the back page, you can find these stickers, and it is already written stickers for page 15. So let me show you. This is the sticker of flower. This is the sticker of root. This is the sticker of leaf, and this is bud. So you have to just take out these stickers and paste it on the respective page.
We are going to talk about insects. Yes. Have you seen insects at your home, in your environment? Sometimes on the trees, sometimes on the plants. Might be when there are some foods are kept, some flies bothering you. At night, some mosquitoes are biting you. Or sometimes you were amazed to see those beautiful butterflies and bees on the flowers in the garden. Have you seen insects at your backyard? Or have you seen insects in the park? Yes, insects are everywhere. Everywhere means everywhere. There are so much of insects that in the whole animal kingdom, 85% consist of these insects. Insects can be big, insects can be small. There are different sizes of insects. But if we talk about animals, then they are not as big as cat, or they are not as big as a mouse also. They are very small, but in small also they have smallest size. Now if we talk about insects, they having some common features. They all don't look so beautiful like butterfly. Some of them look good, some of them they don't look that much good, less beautiful. There are some similar things about insects. They all have 6 legs. Yes, all insects have 6 legs. Few insects also have wings. Insects have a very common feature that they can move very quickly. Yes, they can move very quickly, even on land, in water, in air, with the wings or without the wings. Yes, they can move very quickly to their environment. They all have 6 legs. They are small, and the most important thing, they can't think. Yes, they can't think like us. So if we are talking about insects, we can't forget butterfly. They are really very colorful. They help collecting nectars from the flowers, and then from flowers to flowers they fly away, and then we get fruits from the flowers. Now if we talk about bee is also a very helpful insect. Yes, we know bees can sting us if we threat them, if we hurt them. So don't hurt bees. Bees actually help us. They gives us honey from the beehive. We get wax, and from that wax we make candles. So in this way, few insects help us and few doesn't. So let us do the worksheet.
The dots and color the butterfly. This is in page number 20. As we have had a talk on insects earlier, first you have to join the dots and you have to color the butterfly nicely. I can just suggest you few colors. Like here you can do brown. Here you can do black. In this one you can do red, and this one can be yellow. Same for this. And for this big one can be blue color, and this can be yellow again. You can do color on your own also.